Hey, Kate, thanks for your work in week 10. Just want to send you a final video reply here and thank you for your participation in the course. Hope it was a good learning experience for you. I'm sorry we didn't get to connect in any of the live Zoom conversations. Times might not have worked for you, whatever, so no problem. But hope it was a good deep dive in a difficult letter. And here at the end, I think you're doing a solid job sort of tracking how Paul's argument lands in a certain approach to life together in Christian community and Christians with their other neighbors. That to me is really at the heart of Paul's gospel, a certain way of embodying the lordship of Jesus, the power of God's love. And that comes out, I think, in the sort of mutuality and um, concern that Paul has that people who are regarded as weaker in their faith not be despised, but instead be cared for by those who seem to be more powerful in the faith. They don't get to appeal to the Bible, to the law, to say this is the right way and that's the wrong way. They have to take responsibility for each other. And especially here, the burden falls on those regarded as more powerful. As you say here in the second forum, this is a vision of life together, um, as opposed to what is so typical of the Christianity we've inherited, which tends to be more focused on an individual's faith journey or something like that, and the community kind of plays a subordinate role. And as I think you rightly emphasize here, the community is really at the heart of things here. The one thing I might say, though, just to qualify this a bit, is that I don't think we want to submit finally to a zero-sum game between the individual and the community, as if the gospel were about sort of repressing individual expression in favor of the life of the community. I think we want to sort of hold out for um, a more constructive dynamic here, where uh, the life of kind of learning to love one another in community, learning to take the conscience of other people seriously, the kinds of things Paul emphasizes about community life here at the end of the letter are actually what feed individuality. So individual expression is actually fed by the way that we learn to share life generously with each other. I think that's true to Paul's teaching and important for us because I don't think we want communal life to sort of suffocate the uniqueness of each person. Instead, we want communal life to be what feeds the uniqueness of each person and vice versa. We want each person to be growing precisely by the way that they feed the shared life that they have with one another as a community. So, food for thought. I hope that's helpful. And thanks again for being a part of the course. Maybe our paths will cross again and appreciate your work throughout the course.